Hello and welcome. I'm your host and your instructor, Lisa Mitrakin, and this is a fragment from my full art course, How to Use Colored Pencils Like a Pro. Enjoy the show, and I hope to see you in class. So let me demonstrate step by step how I approach something, starting from the very first general vision of what I want to draw, following setting the mood, then doing my research, then doing my planning, then actually executing it, and then comparing my final result to my original vision. Everything starts with that vision. If you don't have a vision of what you plan to draw or color, spend some more time and try to fine-tune that vision. Your vision may not be in high definition in terms of detail. Some of the details may be a little bit fuzzy, but you must have a clear vision of your mood. If you're a colorist, you already have the drawing in front of you, so you have your actual subject matter guiding you. If you're an artist, you have even more control because you create the scene, you create the characters. So in this example, I have a vision of a little girl completely enchanted by Christmas candles. Now, Christmas immediately makes me think of green and red in terms of color, but I'm not focusing so much on the Christmas tree, but rather on the girl and her relationship with the candles. I want her to be mesmerized by the flames, but I specifically want it to be a Christmas candle because there's something magical about children and Christmas. So let's do this together now. We'll type in candle photography into Google Images and start scrolling down. And we have some very interesting hits, and already we are seeing some cool candidates. Let's narrow it down to Christmas candles so that we have some detail here in terms of little wreaths and little decorations. A lot of Christmas candles appear to be red. Let's now expand our search to candlelight photography to get an idea of the colors that are going to be used. And if you blur your eyes at the screen right now, what should jump out at you is that there's a lot of black, red, orange, and yellow. So here are a few shots that I pre-selected as my reference images. Not going to copy any of these images, but what I'm doing here is I'm trying to take in the general color scheme and mood. There's nothing green here at all on this photo of the girl looking at the candle. There's just black, burgundy, red, orange, and yellow. So those are the colors that I'll be working with. Knowing that this is my color scheme, those are the only pencils that I'm going to pre-select, and that's it. I'm not going to be seduced by any of the blues or violets or greens in my giant pencil set. I'm going to work with black, burgundy. I would bring in some browns because I could see that there was some chestnut brown in the faces of the people that are facing candlelight. Orange, yellow, and of course white. It's important to keep your reference pictures nearby for reference so that the mood stays very clear in your mind. And it's very important to stick to the colors that you chose. Set them next to your drawing board and don't reach for anything else. You already have your color scheme. All you have to do is use it. If you're enjoying this little lesson, you'll be pleased to learn that it's actually part of an entire course consisting of 66 video lessons. The course is called How to Use Colored Pencils Like a Pro, and it's part of my own personal art academy called It's Easy to Draw. I'm going to drop a link to the academy and to the course in the pinned comment below and also in the video description. So go check it out. There's a lot more to learn, and I hope to see you in class. I'm working with Black Widow pencils on these, and I'm working on tan-toned paper. It looks a little bit gray on the screen, but trust me, it's tan. And I chose tan-toned paper because I want a warm undertone for this whole composition. So the first thing I did is I established the light source with my white charcoal, and then I did an entire underpainting of a chestnut color, and now I'm adding my warm colors all over the place. What I want you to pay attention to as you're watching this come to life on the screen is all the gradient transitions that are happening here. This entire composition is possible and it comes across as the magical scene that I wanted to depict. because of soft and beautiful and clever gradient transitions. By now, you should be very comfortable with gradient transitions, using them in any which way that you want, going from lighter to darker or darker to lighter, or combining colors of equal value. All of that comes in handy. Now realize that what you're seeing on the screen right now is sped up by quite a bit, and I'm skipping through various parts of this demo. We'll do a full demo at the end, don't worry. But for now, I just want you to take in the general mood that I'm setting here. Overall, this took about 4 hours to complete. Even though it's quite a small piece, there's a lot of layering here. Not a lot of detail, but a lot of layering. Notice that I'm always leaving the darker shades for last. I established my light first, then I added all the beautiful warm colors, and now I'm coming in with my black to add the darkness of the background over everything. So sticking to my pre-selected colors worked beautifully here. The range of colors is exactly what I wanted. It's ranging from black to burgundy and brown to red to orange to yellow and to white. The other thing that makes this piece work is contrast. If I only had orange and yellow and white here, it would tell a slightly different story. Sometimes contrast may come across as a little bit harsh, as a little bit stark, but not here. Here it comes across as very warm and very magical because it's so dark everywhere else. All the attention is on those candle flames and her face. The entire story here is between her and those flames. She's locked into them. They may be looking back at her, but it's a conversation between her and the candles. It's very safe, it's very small, it's very specific, and it's very warm. And it's that safe and innocent because I used warm colors here. If you found this video useful, please don't forget to give it the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to join the full course, How to Use Colored Pencils Like a Pro, in my own art academy called It's Easy to Draw. And once you're there, check out some other courses that are already available to start as well as to pre-order. I'll see you in class.